Hey, what's up guys? This is Jake Stephens from SparkBMXTraining.com. I got an exercise for you today. This one is called a bird dog. You've probably seen this in yoga class and stuff like that. I like to use this one in warm-ups and also in between sets of like squats or something like that. We could throw them in there as a little mobility kind of core exercise thing. So if you've seen the bird dog or whatever, it's kind of a weenie looking exercise. It's not hard, it's not difficult to do, but I don't want you to mistake difficult for important, right? So just because it's fairly easy, it's not like a max effort kind of thing, doesn't mean it's not important. We can learn quite a bit I can learn as a coach by watching someone do a bird dog, and you can learn when you get set up in the right position on how to move a little bit better by doing bird dogs. So here's what it is. You're gonna go on your hands and knees, nose is right over your fingertips, knees are like right under the hips. What I wanna do is first be active through my shoulders. So don't just kind of hang out here on your shoulder blades. I want you to actually push the floor away so our shoulders are engaged and active. I like to do big hands. I like to kind of cue big hands. Makes me feel like I'm very stable. So I got this reach. I also have my shoulders down and away from my ears, right? So I want to see a neck. I don't want to see shrugged shoulders. So here we are. So down away from our ears. I'm reaching through those arms. Now from here, what I want to do, I've got this position. I've got a nice neutral back, nice neutral spine. I don't want that to change. So a lot of times people they'll extend out and they'll just dump forward. They'll open up their rib cage and their pelvis. What I want to do is reach, exhale. From here, I'm going to drag my fingertips and toes out as far as I can until I'm in this position. I'm still active through this arm, especially. I'm pushing the floor away. I exhale fully until I'm all the way out here. I'm going to pause for a second, take a breath in. With those active abs, I'm going to hold on to those abs that I have, and I'm going to try to fill some air into my back. And then come back down. Reset. Now I'm going to switch to my other side. I'm still active through the shoulders. I'm going to drag my fingertips and toes as I exhale fully. Pause. Take my breath in with those abs on. Back down. Other side. And last one. So this is a great one. It's good for our shoulders, getting some low trap, getting some serratus by pushing on the other side. We're learning some anti-rotation core stuff. A lot of times when people are have a very weak core, when they pick up hand and leg, they'll shift around like this. Very indicative of weak core, hip stabilization. And also they'll dump forward. So in this plane here, this plane of motion here, they just open up their rib cage and they get this big arch through their back as they try to open up. So we really want to keep this. It's all about maintaining this cylinder. And this is important for when we ride our bike and we're sprinting. We want to maintain this cylinder, our core, right? We're keeping this relation from our rib cage to our pelvis in this way, and then also being able to stabilize this way is very important on a bike. And things like bird dogs can teach us that. So that's it. I just like to use those in my warm-ups, and I like to use them in between sets of deadlifts or squats or whatever. It doesn't really matter. It's just a nice little reminder, nice little finisher even, just to kind of like wind down your workout, things like that. So that's it. Hope you like the bird dog, and remember to stay active through that reach and go through your breathing and all that, and your bird dogs will look pretty good. Thanks a lot. Let me know if you have any questions. Otherwise, this is Jake Stephens from SparkBMXTraining.com. Thanks a lot, guys.